It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, the 18th of July. I'm Michael Groff. After an active weekend, rain chances taking a bit of a hiatus here across the south central deserts, at least for a few days. And the break we thought we were going to get in the heat, that's not really going to materialize either, as high pressure will be sitting right overhead. So hot temperatures will continue. But the good news is by the end of the week and this weekend, we do expect a significant increase in moisture and thunderstorm activity across the state. And temperatures will head to below normal levels potentially by about Saturday or Sunday. So let's talk about it here, taking a look at the almanac from yesterday. 112 degrees was the afternoon high, 81 degrees the low temperature. That occurred in the evening thanks to those thunderstorms that marched across the area. And while some of you did get some significant rain at Sky Harbor International Airport, only 0.03 of an inch. But finally, at least we're on the board with measurable rain here in the month of July. Okay, as we take a look outside right now at 8:25 a.m., when you step out the door, you're going to feel this one. 90 degrees currently here in Phoenix, but it is air you can wear. Dew points at 70, relative humidity 52%. Winds are light, and the barometer is rising. The weather pattern here across the southwest will undergo a subtle change over the next couple of days. High pressure that's been sitting to the east of us will drift west, sitting right on top of us. And as that happens, two things will occur. Number one, with the ridge right on top of us, that's sinking air or subsidence, and that precludes clouds from really forming, bubbling up into those thunderstorms. So storm coverage will be much more sparse over the next few days. And of course, with that sinking air, that big ridge, that means more heat with fewer clouds and somewhat less moisture around as well. And so hot and relatively dry conditions will be the story, at least for the first half of this week. Speaking of heat, taking a look at the watch warning map, check it out. Heat advisories and excessive heat warnings extend from Texas all the way up into the Dakotas and Minnesota. Temperatures in Dallas today could approach 110 degrees. And all the way up toward Bismarck, North Dakota, you might see the triple digits. And over to Grand Forks, highs well up in the mid-90s. And with that high humidity, yeah, it's going to feel like well over 100 degrees, even up into the Dakotas. The convective outlook, we've got that enhanced risk of severe storms. That's level 3 out of 5 for parts of northeast Montana and northern North Dakota. It is severe weather season for the northern tier states. We see that as well over the northeast U.S. and a marginal risk for severe storms in sections of the deep south. Here in Arizona, we're in the green. Thunderstorm activity will be far less today than what we have seen in recent days, partially because the atmosphere is more worked over and partially because that ridge is drifting further to the west, as you'll see here in modeling in a moment. Here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Monday morning of next week. Rain amounts here in Phoenix, around 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. Heavier totals up north in the eastern mountains, the southeastern portion of the state, and along our southern border and in northwest Mexico. Rain amounts down there could be anywhere from 2 to 3 inches or more, as the weather pattern will turn decidedly more active later on in this period. And we'll talk about that right now as we get to the models. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run, and this is valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure still here across the southwest. And yeah, there is still that monsoon flow out of the southeast, but ridging is drifting toward the west today. And so what it means down at the surface today, partly cloudy sky, the atmosphere fairly worked over from all those storms we had last night. And there's no obvious trigger mechanism as we've had the last couple of days in the form of a disturbance. So we will still see some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over the mountains. And there could be an isolated storm that gets in the deserts today. The chance of rain here in Phoenix is not mathematically zero, but it's really not enough to mention in our forecast either. So high temperatures this afternoon, not quite as hot as we've seen in recent days thanks to that added humidity, but it's just going to feel miserable out there. Highs 106 to 109. Tonight, partly cloudy, warm, muggy, overnight lows in the 80s to around 90. And then tomorrow, partly cloudy and hot. Highs 107 to 111. Yeah, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms still possible in the mountains, and an isolated storm maybe in the deserts, but we're going to keep the rain chances under 10% here in Phoenix. And then by Wednesday, the ridge is still around. There might be an isolated storm in the afternoon, better coverage of storms over the higher terrain of northern and eastern Arizona. And again, high temperatures around or just above 110. By Thursday, the ridge is going to start to move off to the north and east, but it's still pretty intense, and the heat will continue with highs somewhere in the neighborhood of 108 to 112. There might be an isolated afternoon storm, though. On Friday, we'll return to a classic low-grade monsoon forecast. Partly cloudy, hot, humid, widely scattered, mainly late afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures still pretty close to 110 degrees. Over the weekend, conditions start to turn more unsettled as the ridge weakens further and slightly cooler air continues to come in the mid-levels, and a more prominent easterly wave or an inverted trough is shown to come in here by much of our model guidance. So Saturday, partly sunny and not quite as warm with scattered afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. And by Sunday, considerable cloudiness in the mix now and showers and thunderstorms becoming more numerous across the state, with the potential of even some locally heavy rain. And with more clouds, higher humidity, better rain chances, temperatures continue to trend down. Yeah, we might only be in the upper 90s to around 103 if this is right. So this could be our first real legit chance of a break in the heat and pretty good rain chances to go along with that too. For now, we've got a 40% chance of rain in the forecast. And if model trends continue to go this way, we may have to bump that up even more so. Then here's a week from today. This is Monday, the 25th of July. Still looking pretty good here with an inverted trough across the southwest. So scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms. Temperature is still below normal. Then looking out 10 days, this is Wednesday, the 27th. Ridging around still and at least a decent monsoon forecast in effect. So scattered afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures right around or maybe just a couple of ticks below normal if this is right. As we take a peek at rainfall for Phoenix, this is going out through the 1st of August, coming off of the GFS ensemble. Every single member does show measurable rain here. Well, but some members are down there around 1/10 of an inch. Others are way up there over 2 inches. The ensemble mean around 1 inch, so that's an encouraging trend. And as we take a look at temperatures off of the European ensemble, most of this week will feature hot weather, unfortunately. Highs, once again, well above 110. But then dramatically cooler as we head further into the forecast period. There may even be a day where we don't make the century mark, especially if some of those wetter model solutions do pan out as advertised. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Music fans, it's there 24/7, 365, talking about my streaming station. It is called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun while doing that. Myself and the one and only Michelle put our labor of love on the line, programming and setting up that station just for you. So do check it out. I leave a link to it in the description. All right, thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves an amazing Monday.